Okay, hello. We are here again to stream a bit and continue playing with Virche. So, first of all, as I said in the previous stream, please read the message, the comments that I pinned. And first of all, I do not know anything about this game, so please do not spoil anything, or you will be banned. Okay, so please be careful with that when you are writing and commenting. So the second thing is that I will play with a free spoiler. With a spoiler-free guide, okay? I missed. I write it wrong. Okay, I'm so sleepy. Okay, I have just eat lunch, so I'm a bit like I want to sleep, but I also want to play. And the third one, and the most important, is that please read the following trigger warnings before continuing watching this stream. If you are not comfortable with these kind of topics, I recommend you not to see this, or if you are going to watch, please be aware of these ones. The trigger warnings are violence, gore, genocide, murder, torture, drugging and brainwashing, suicide, verbal and physical abuse, cult and mob mentality, decapitation, body horror, and scenes involving obsession with a minor. Okay, are quite, of course, they are quite a trigger warning. So please, if you are not comfortable with this, I recommend you not to watch this stream or not to follow this gameplay. Okay, so another thing that I still don't know if I want to do it. Most probably yes, but maybe, because the issue is that Twitch doesn't save the videos, the streams for a long time, just 2 weeks. So maybe I'm going to upload the streams after I finish to a YouTube channel. So in case you want to follow it. Yes? Hello, yes. Hello. So if I'm going to upload the stream later in YouTube. So maybe you want to be careful about what you say, or at least not to post something too personal or too personal. And yeah, we are going to continue playing with Birte. We leave it in the part that we have just met Lucas, and they are infobumping us with a lot of information right now. And they are talking about how we are dealing with death, and they are creating clones basically in order to keep living. So we are going to continue. Okay, I'm so sorry if I'm a bit like this. Because I'm so fucking sleeping. Okay, and I think I ate too much because, oh my god, my stomach is so full. I cannot think thoroughly. Okay, I want to sleep, but I also want to continue with playing. Yeah, because right now I'm alone in my home, so it's, what to say, the perfect time to go rampant and go wild and not be so awkward when I'm reading, or because there were parts yesterday that I had to scream, and I didn't scream a lot at all because my parents and my whole family was here, so I didn't. And they are the kind of people that don't knock and just come in and ask, "What the fuck are you doing? Why are you laughing so hard?" So, right now I can go wild, more or less. And maybe this string is going to be shorter than the previous one, from yesterday. But don't worry, because later at night in Spain, I'm going to continue. So today if everything goes well, there will be two streams today. Continue. with playing the Virche, okay? See, because I really want to continue and at least reach chapter 2, you know? Because I'm still in chapter 1 and they are just info dumping. I mean, it's very interesting, but I want more. I want. I hope you have a lot of fun. I just am playing too, but got a bit more far to be able to catch your stream. Oh my god, thank you so much. I mean, because I'm streaming and I'm reading the dialogue, I think it's going to take a while. So maybe you can play just peacefully, you know. I mean, you don't have to rush. I think because I'm going definitely because I am streaming. I'm going to go slower than most people who are not streaming and can play whenever they want. But yeah, that's my own decision. I don't know if I'm going to keep it with one route or the whole game. But yeah, we are just at the beginning and we just tested the game yesterday. And today is my free day. But at 4 o'clock, at least here in Spain, that's more or less in 2 hours, my parents are going back to work from work. So I won't be able to go wild, and that's why I'm going to divide the string into parts, okay? And especially because maybe I won't be able to go 6 hours just reading out loud, you know. My mouth would be so dry by then. So okay, I'm going to change the. Oh my god, I feel so awkward. I don't know why. Now that I'm alone, I feel so fucking awkward. So, okay, let me check this time because I didn't know that the music was so loud. So, please tell me if the music sounds so loud or everything is okay. Maybe, just in case, I'm going to just like this, you know, just because when I was rewatching my stream, it was like I cannot listen what I am saying. So we are going to continue. Let me put the let me go to full screen, and yeah, now we can continue. So if everything is okay, I hope so. Let's continue. Yes, please do your best. I dug deep into my memories to come up with the best answer I could. If I recall correctly, I believe you need an official pledge issued by the Institute to become a reliever. Oh my god, I feel that my pronunciation is so bad. Sorry. It is so sorry. English is not my. I'm not so fluent in English, I think, so it's not my main language, you know.
誓約書?
Pledge? Oh, imagine that someone is about to die, or maybe someone who is already dead. What if this person was revived as a reliever when they didn't want to be revived? That would be bad, right? So there's a need to protect people from being forced into becoming a reliever by others, which is why a pledge is needed to confirm that the person wants to become a reliever. So in order for a person to become one, they have to state their intent at the institute and put their pledge into writing. Oh, like I don't know how to say the word, like a last will, but it's not really a last will because you can continue living, you know. Pledge, paperwork used to confirm one's commitment to becoming a reliever. This prevents abuse, such as forcing someone to become a reliever. Yeah, because it would be so bad that people are forced to live when they really want to die and so on, and they don't want to continue with their life, and especially, well, I don't know, because they can, if the last part of their lives they are having a hard time and they are suffering, they just had to save their memories before that so they can continue a happy life. So I don't know why they, or maybe because they are just tired and because living is so fucking tired, you know. Of course, there are a lot of other rules and restrictions that need to be followed, but I think you will learn at some other time.
お見事。100点満点の回答です。
Well done, a perfect explanation.
加え、リライバーになるには、ある程度まとまったお金を支払う必要があるので、その契約書としても機能していますね。
Wait, so if you are poor, basically... Oh my god, this is just fuck the rich. Fuck the rich. Even to live, you have to pay. It is just a privilege that rich people can afford. Poor people cannot. I mean, capitalism. Fuck the capitalism. Yeah, Lucas is so pretty, but I don't think I'm going to like him a lot. I mean, maybe I like the others better than him. I don't know. It's my feeling. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to be surprised, but by the moment, it's that my first impression. If I may add, you also need to pay a good sum of money to become a reliver, so the written pledge acts as a contract as well. I breathed a sigh of relief at his word of approval.
現にクーネにいる人の多くはお金を貯めてリライバーになるために毎日一生懸命働いているでしょ。
You are so gorgeous, Salom. So I don't know if this system works. I mean, because basically it's like living in order to work to keep living, so it's like a vicious circle, just to save money, die, and then relive, and then again save money. I don't know if I want that kind of life, you know. Yeah, she's so fucking gorgeous. Oh, well, most of the people who live in Koan work hard every day to earn enough money to become relivers. The children all nodded in response.
みんなそうしてるってことは、やっぱり。
So, if everyone is working for the same thing,
僕たちもいつかはリライバーにならないとダメなんだよね。
you don't have to. As I explained, I mean, you can easily die if you want. Does that mean we all gotta be relivers one day? Do we have to?
いいえ、決してそんなことはありません。
Exactly. Not at all. It's merely an option. Lucas quickly corrected the children as anxiety began to settle upon their minds.
リライバーになれば確かにこの国の死の呪いからかろうじて生き延びることはできます。
It's true that the people of this country can escape the curse of death by becoming a reliver.
ですが、それをあえて拒否し、23年以内にその生を終える人も少数派ながらいるのですから。
But some actually refuse this option, instead choosing to live a fulfilling life within the typical expectancy of 23 years.
そうなの？
Really? For some reason, the child turned and asked me instead of the teacher. He's right. For example, the people who live beyond the sea live differently from us. Yeah, they are not cursed, you know? Maybe they live more than 23 years. Exactly. They are able to live far beyond 23 years without becoming a reliver. You have heard before that they can spend however many years they can until they have gray hair and wrinkles, right? Some people really admire that. They see relivers as fake humans with fake bodies, so they don't care much about reviving. Yeah, they are that kind of
神より
people.
賜った人間としての自然の摂理を維持したまま、短くも幸福な人生を全うする。
Yeah. At least they are, even if their lives are short, they are trying to live to the fullest, you know. It's like there are some, I mean, for example, I think that bugs or usually have a very short span life, so at least they are trying to live their fullest, as they try to live life to the fullest in their natural form as God intended, even if it's a short one. Now I don't know if Lucas would be a reliever or would just die in 2 years, because I guess he is so fond to God, so maybe he would just die in the same body that he already has.
そんな死に向き合う勇気ある選択をできる人間が
There are people out there with the courage to face death.
この国にもいるということをどうか覚えておいてください。
So please remember that such people do exist in this country. Yeah, it would be so awkward that you are like forced to keep living. I mean, at least it's maybe a good thing that children are they are teaching children that you don't have to like discriminate people who want to die, because they want just to live their fullest and not keep living too much, you know?
いいですか皆さん。繰り返し言いますが、リライバー化は義務ではありません。
Now listen carefully, everyone. I will say it again. It is not your duty to become relievers.
そのあり方に疑問を抱いたのなら、徹底的に思考を巡らせ、時には周囲とも意見を交換し合い、
If you have any doubts about it, think long and hard, and feel free to discuss different opinions with those around you.
この死に呪われた国で短い生をどう生きていくのか。
In a land cursed by death, how will you choose to live?
自分なりにしっかりと将来のことも踏まえて考えてみてくださいね。
Each of you must think of yourself, what you want to do, and what you want your future to be, okay? Okay!
それでは次のページへと進みましょうか。ここからの知識がさらに重要でして。
Now then, why don't we turn to the next page? The information on this next aspect of reviving is quite important.
こ
More
の国に
info
革命をもた
dumping!
らしたリライバーも決して万能の技術ではなく、
While the technology behind it is revolutionary, it's not without its faults.
お金以外にもまだ大きな代償を払う必要がありま。
For example, apart from money, there's a high price to pay for a different form.
と、
Oh,
おや、もうこんな時間ですか。
oops. Well, look at the time. At the sound of the wall clock, Lucas closed his textbook.
以降の内容は長くなりそうなので、続きはまた今度としましょう。
The next section is a rather long one, so let's continue in another day.
それでは皆さん、今日も先生と楽しく勉強してくれてありがとうございました。
Now then, thank you very much for your time and attention in studying with me.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much! Class was dismissed. Mother guided the children to the main room to play, rest, sleep, or lunch to their heart's content. Thank you for teaching the children such an important subject. In Mother's absence, I thank Lucas for his service.
いいえ、お礼を言うのは私の方です。
No, if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
とっさの質問に応じてもらえて本当に助かりました。
It was very helpful to have you available to answer questions on the spur of the moment.
リライバーについては教えるべき知識が膨大で、どうしても説明が長くなってしまいがちですからね。
There are many bits of information to teach about relievers, so explaining it thoroughly takes a great deal of time.
ああいうふうに変化や刺激を起こしつつ授業しなければ飽きて寝てしまう子も多くて。
I need to resort to unconventional means to keep the children awake and keen on the subject during our lessons. I see. So that was to try and keep their attention. I have to say, you all will look like you are having fun whenever you teach the children, regardless of the subject.
ええ。私の敬愛する慈悲深き神に倣い。
Yes, it is as our beloved Almighty would wish.
無垢でいい子な子供たちが自分らしい生き方を選べるよう必要な知識を教え導いていく。
I am only providing what little knowledge I have to assist these good children in pursuing the life best suited to them. I feel that I'm not processing what I'm reading, so I'm not reading properly. Oh my goodness. So sorry.
教師はまさに神から与えられた私の天職だと思っていますよ。
I believe teaching is my soul's vocation given to me by God. Lucas clasped his hands together in appreciation as he spoke. He began visiting this orphanage several years before receiving his teaching credential issued by the Institute. Back then, Mother and another teacher taught me the very basics of education. I may have only learned from him once before, perhaps twice. On that basis, it was difficult to say that we knew each other well, but for some reason, Lucas didn't seem to concern himself with the rumors about me. Instead, he treated me as if I was one of his students, speaking to me in a friendly manner despite my lack of conversational skills. Yeah, you were so focused into cleaning to pay attention to the class. Suddenly, a certain memory flashed through my mind, likely in response to the class as well as my recent thoughts about the past. Come to think of it, Lucas, if I'm not mistaken, you're 22 this year, aren't you? Oh, so he's going to have 22 years this year. If so, then...
はい。私にも決断の時が近づいています。
I was about to say that at least he looks healthy, but I have just remembered that yesterday in the stream he was coughing so hard, like he was fucking dying. So yes, oh my goodness, yes, the time for me to make a decision is nearing.
むしろ今からでは遅すぎるぐらいでしょうか。
Rather, I may not even have the time to make my decision, which means that they still hadn't made preparations to become a reliever and overcome the curse of death. Exactly, he's the fucking dying right now. Lucas coughed silently, no doubt from the effects of the curse. Every so often, he coughed like this. It was a reminder of the death that awaited him. Are you alright? Let me get some water. Maybe I should move away from you too.
いえ、お構いなく。
No, don't worry.
おとなしくしていればすぐに収まります。
Oh my god, he's fucking dying. This coughing will go away. I just can't follow what.
何より君の存在の有無が体調に影響を及ぼしているわけでは決してありませんから。
Oh my god, he's in so painful. He's in some pain, and he still has the strength to say her and make her. I mean, he is having a hard time, but at least he is saying to her that she's not the reason why he is like this, and she's not any kind. She's not the reason, and he's not dying because of her. Oh my goodness, that's so kind. In addition, let me say that your presence does not negatively affect anyone's physical state whatsoever.
ほら、もう元気になりました。
See? All better. He forced himself to take a deep breath, then gave a gentle smile. But you're forcing yourself to look fine even though you are not, right?
かもしれません。この咳との付き合いにもすっかり慣れてしまいまして。
Perhaps, though I will say that I have gotten quite accustomed to living with a cough.
今ではちょっと深呼吸をするだけで発作が収まったりします。
So much so that I can actually stop the coughing simply by taking a deep breath. He went on to add that he was also taking medicine for his condition every day. That's amazing. I have never seen or heard of anyone able to suppress the side effects of the curse. The curse of death that haunted the country didn't strike exactly when a person turned 23 years old. It was rare to encounter people who actually live to 23 while remaining healthy. Lucas working at 22 and Adolf is still being able to swing a sword at 21 were among the exceptional cases. The side effects from the curse were very similar to the nature of disease itself. The talented scientists at the institute continued to conduct research day in and day out, but they hadn't been able to uncover the truth behind the curse of death. If he can turn himself into a reliever, then he could probably continue his work as a teacher, free from the suffering of the curse. But
この国に革命をもたらしたリライバーも決して万能の技術ではなく、
while the technology behind it is revolutionary, it's not without its faults.
お金以外にもまだ大きな代償を払う必要がありま。
For example, apart from money, there's a high price to pay for a different form. Now I have to question if everyone can be a reliever. Not only the fact that you need money, but maybe just like there are some times that you don't have the immunitary system. There are people who have problems just because of the immunitary system or just because the genes, the DNA, you know. So what if there are people that are not able to be a reliever because of that? Now I have that question. Assuming he does become a reliever, what would happen if he lost his passion and love as a teacher for his students? Now I have another question, because if you are born with a fuck up body, you know, and you even though it's not the illness because of the curse, but you have like any illness that continues from a young life, and then you are cloned, do you still have that illness, you know? So maybe it would be so painful to keep living. I don't know, it's just my thoughts about it. What would happen if he lost his passion and love as a teacher for his students?
セレス君。
Teres? Noticing my silence, he spoke my name. I looked up and saw his beautiful face giving me a reassuring smile to ease my troubled thoughts. Beautiful is like, I don't know. I mean, it's not because I'm not saying this because he's not beautiful, but the fact is that everyone in this game is so fucking beautiful, so it's not a description to say that someone is beautiful when everyone's so fucking beautiful, you know? Oh my...
私のことなど気にせず、どうか君も将来は悔いのない選択をしてください。
Please don't worry about me. All I ask is that you make the right choice so that you have no regrets.
健やかに自分の心にまっすぐであれ。
Stay sound of body and mind, and be honest about what lies in your heart. So I feel like this is the kind of person that would keep living and would not be a reliable. I think so.
それが先生が教え子に願うたった一つのことです。
This is the only thing I ask from my students as their teacher. And we finished that the scene. So I don't know if it was today or was tomorrow night that we are going to have dinner with Adolf. I don't remember at all. I think that was today, not right now, you know. The midnight air was filled with silence. Okay, but not today, but it's tomorrow. A choice I won't regret. I sat on my bed as I pondered over the words Lucas told me before he left. He said it directly to me. It must be his way of showing concern, since I would be turning 20 soon, which was when most began to show symptoms. So, I think that she's 19? Because she's not 20 yet, so she must have 19. So, physically, Salon also has 19. I see. Because they said that more or less Salon, at least physically, has the same age as her. So, it was telling me to think long and hard about whether I really wanted to become a liver. Wait. Milo was just 13. Why are you coughing? Oh no. Oh no. I heard coughing from behind the wall. I recognized it as from Milo, the second oldest living here. Uh-oh. Time to feel guilty! Unable to hold back, I quietly exited my room and went to the shared room where Milo slept. Noticing the door slightly ajar, I slowly took a peek inside.
Mama, 苦しい。息ができない。
He's dying. Mother, it hurts. I can't breathe. Milo was feverish as he panted heavily between pain coughs. It's so interesting the fact that it's Milo that he's having a hard time and he's in pain, because he was the first one who was almost to go out from... He was the first one who almost go out and doesn't... and was about not to eat my food when he discovered that I made that food. So, oh my goodness. Ceres is going to feel even guiltier because of that. Mother was doing her best to care for him, as the other children looked on with anxiety.
そう。やっぱりこんな施設入るんじゃなかった。
Exactly as I thought. Damn it. I knew I shouldn't have come here.
どうせあいつが死神が俺のこと呪ったんだろ。気味悪がったから。
I bet.
せに
Oh, okay. He didn't finish. I bet Death is the one who cursed me. Because I treat her bad.
俺知ってるんだぞ。今の俺みたいに。
I know that. Just like me.
あいつがいた養護施設や家の人間は病気や事故で
The people at the places where she went got sick, had accidents.
23年よりもっと早く子供も大人もバタバタ死んでいった。
Both kids and grown-ups died really fast before their time was even up.
あの火事だってあいつが魔術で起こしたって。
That fire, she must have started it with magic or something.
違うのよミロ。あの子はそんなことしない。
That's not true, Milo. She would never do such a thing.
たまたまあの子の周りに体が弱い人が多かっただけ。火事だって偶然で。
It just so happened that if she was around those who weren't physically strong, that fire was just a coincidence to...
だったらなんでこの施設に来た途端俺の体調は悪くなったんだよ。
Then why? Why have I been like this even since she got here?
父さんと母さんが死んでここに来る前までは一回もこんな症状出なかったのに。
This never happened to me. Before my mom and dad died, before I came here.
それは
That's... Seeing Mila suffer like this, Mother was unable to say much more. I wasn't sure what to do myself either. The best I could do was move as far away as possible since I had caused his suffering. Ceres feels so guilty and she really thinks that it's her fault. Because Milo really believes that and he's saying so. I should go outside until he recovers. I quietly got dressed and walked out into the crisp night air. The licorice! My trek took me to the country's edge. Since it wasn't very large, one could walk from one side to the other in the span of a day. It didn't take long for me to arrive at the nearest beach from the district where I live. Oh, hello, Aspi! Thank you so much for coming. I hope you're fantastic day too. Thank you. We are again having a hard time with her. She's so fucking sad. Oh goodness. I looked far into the dark blue horizon. The sound of waves from the unknown lands beyond echoed in my ears. I gazed at the open field of black licorice spread out before me. As I reached out slowly and gently, my fingers softly brushed against a flower with black petals and a dash of red. A sign stood nervy. Those who wish to avoid death, keep away from the flowers of misfortune, do not touch the licorice march. The warning was stated boldly, along with the king's faded signature. What a shame. They may be a little dark in color, but up close, they are so pretty. Oh wait, this is the place! This is the place that she was about to commit suicide. The blood licorices. Though there were no official records, they were said to exist hundreds of years ago. They grew like a wall around the island, with their flowers in bloom throughout the year. The black licorice was essentially the symbol of this country, and yet, hardly anyone went near them to appreciate their beauty. That was because they were the flowers of misfortune and death. That was what these beautiful licorices were known as by the masses, like her. As the name implied, whenever someone tried to pick these flowers or remove them from the great expanse of the licorice field, for some unexplainable reason, it hastened the course of the earth that we all harbor within our bodies. There were cases where some even perished the moment they picked the first flower. The flowers were as abhorred. The flowers were as abhorred as I was for the connection to death. While it was a strange thought to have, that was the very reason why. The field of licorice flowers felt very close to me. Licorice noir, also known as the flowers of misfortune. Black licorices surround our precious borders and remain in bloom all year. Touching or removing these flowers will accelerate the effects of the curse of death, which has led to their being revealed by the people. We were too similar for me to feel any fear toward them. Most of all, there was never anyone around. It was the perfect place to sit in silence. I hope Milo is okay. I wanted to go inside the room and take care of him. I wanted to tell him that I was sorry, but I knew that going near him would only worsen his condition. She really is believing that it's her fault and she really has the curse. And it would be worse not going. Oh my goodness, because it's not only that the condition would get worse, according to her, it is that child would despise her. He wouldn't want to be near her. Oh my goodness. I love this soundtrack, even though it's so sad. Which was why I was giving a room for myself, so that I wouldn't be too close to the others. I didn't spend much time with the children apart from meal times, or when I worked on chores around the orphanage. I never went near any source of fire or other such places when no one was around. Perhaps my efforts were being rewarded. So far, there had been no deaths. I would even say the effects of the curse were eased. While some still showed symptoms, they were on a mild nature. Mother took care of them to avoid things taking a turn for the worse. I must have let my guard down this time. I'm so dry. Now that I think about it, I'm so reliant on others. You are trying your best. I mean, you are trying not to be close to anyone in order not to harm them somehow. So, I mean, it's just normal to be around people, at least in those examples that you said, that you don't want to be near the fire by yourself, just in case there's another fire in the orphanage, you know. With a mother who knew how many casualties could have occurred because of my presence. The misfortune I brought upon others was not different from the curse of death, in that none of us fully understood it. But unlike the curse of death, my presence brought with it disasters that occur randomly and without warning. If someone were to die because of me, and they were in contract with the institute, they wouldn't be able to revive as a reliever. Because of that, I understood why Milo and the others were afraid of me to the point of hatred. I have a question. Oh wait, no. I had a question, but I just told myself, I mean, they can just back up their memories and make clones in different periods of their life. But I just remember that it's so fucking expensive, so don't mind. Capitalism. Relievers. It was only this afternoon that Lucas spoke about the idea with me, but I had no intention of becoming a reliever. Without a doubt, I would be the rebirth of the same soul of death that had cursed this place. I was death itself. I doubted that my powers of misfortune would disappear just because I changed my physical body. But for now, for a little longer, until I die from this curse, I pray that I can stay under Mother's protection in the place Adolf calls home. I pray that I can live in that warm and kind facility until the very end. I didn't care if my soul would be judged down in Hades after I died, as I prayed to the unseen God that Lucas said resided in the heavens above. Eh? Wait! Petals are flowing! Petals are flying! A strong gale blew from the ocean. The wind wiped up countless black and red petals around me. The slight red glow in the frozen jet black petals was bewitching and beautiful. I was captivated by the storm of flowers for a moment before I noticed. Whoa! He's touching the licorice and he's crying. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? I mean this. I think that was one of the promotional CGs that was in the trailer and so on, but I didn't notice that he was crying. Why are you crying, son? Insert that meme, insert that image where a little child is in front of the TV wiping the tears. The character. I like that. I like that right now. Please don't cry. Why are you fucking crying? Oh my goodness. And are you the person that saved me when I was a child? I mean, you have the same scar in the same place when where the child. You have the same scar. Oh my goodness. I don't know if how to pronounce the name because in Japanese they say like Eve, but just reading I just say Ives, just unconsciously, so I don't know how to. I think I will go to Ives. In the middle of the licorice field, the ice is silent, yeah, okay, because they are in Japanese they say like Eve or Evie, like like Eve. Like Adam and Eve, and is like, no, please. Stood a young man wearing half a mask. No, girl, look close. That's not a mask, girl. That's not a fucking mask, girl. Girl. There's no skin behind that. He lovingly caressed the licorice flowers that everyone so fair. I could see tears flowing silently from his uncovered eye. The moonlight faintly illuminated his hair and the licorices around him. If ESP matched the current pronunciations in Virche takes a lot of French name, but honestly it's just pronouncing however you prefer not. Okay, because I'm going. It is most likely that I'm going to forget it every time that the name is going. I mean, every time that the name is going to appear, I will ask how do I pronounce this? You know, it's most likely that it's going to happen every time that I have to read the name. As the petals danced upon the wind, the young man turned to the rest of the flowers of death that stood silently.
愛しているよ。
Oh my god, a confession just at the beginning. We don't message. I know that you're not saying it to me, but out of context it's like, you're confessing me so soon? Yeah, exactly. I love you. He spoke in a compassionate voice. It was a hauntingly beautiful sight. The idea that someone other than myself could love these licorice flowers transfixes me. Oh! Wait! No, it doesn't mind. I really thought that it was muscles and not really a mask, you know? I really thought that he had no skin behind. I really thought that they were muscles just by the pattern. But it's really a patch, a mask. Holy moly. I was mistaken. I'm so sorry, sirs, for saying that. You have to look better. I have to look better. I'm so sorry, sirs. Hmm? Oh my god, he's so beautiful, so close. I really like in this art how they draw the eyes with that reddish color in the, you know, in that part of the eye. I really like that detail. Oh my god, I cannot speak. I mean, I just want to see you and don't say anything. Perhaps noticing my presence, the young man turned around and looked straight at me. I mean, I'm so scared to read his lines because it's Saitosoma, you know? And whatever I say, it wouldn't be as good as what his voice. I mean, oh my god. I know that I'm reading and dubbing just by fun, but it feels like I cannot keep up with this man. It's his voice is so fucking good.
君
You?
もしかして
Are you? Oh, so soft. His voice is so soft. And like the fact I said this yesterday, but I really like the fact that almost all the men in this game has long hair. I mean, I really like men with long hair, and especially you look that ponytail. I like it. I like it a lot. My body froze. I immediately realized how rude it was of me to stare at someone crying. You just notice it. Don't feel sorry about it. I mean, I would look too if there were another person that would be, especially in a place that you don't expect people to be here. I mean, it's the border of the country, of the island, where there are flowers that they are considered that if you pick them or you are near them, you are going to die. In a country, in a place, in a world that people die so easily, so it's normal to keep watching and seeing something that is not, you are not expected to see, you know? I'm sorry.
あ、待ってくれ
Wait! I quickly apologized and fled the scene as fast as I could. And that's the only interaction we have. The only 3 lines that we are going to hear from him now. Or not.
言ってしまったみっともないところを見せちゃったかな
Oh, it's so fucking soft. And I really like I really like Saito Soma, so this is perfect. This is perfect. I know that I already said in Twitter, but I think and yesterday I think I said it too. But I think I don't know if I have to trust my feelings and so on. But I feel that my favorite characters are going to be Mathis and this guy, okay? And I don't know how to pronounce this name. And Cyan, And Sion is beautiful too, and I think I'm going to like him too. But maybe not as much as this one, as these two people, as these two guys, you know. He's so fucking gorgeous. Sion is so pretty, yeah. Yeah, so fucking pretty and so cool. Sion is the kind of person that gives me the vibes of your daughter called me daddy too, you know? But I don't know. I still have to meet everyone. We are just in the chapter 1. There she goes. A lot of all time to be seen like this.
あの綺麗な金色の髪。もしかして7年前の。
Okay, so we have confirmed that this is the guy that saved us 7 years ago. I mean, it's so fucking clear. The hair, the fact that he has a mask in the same place that the child got burned 7 years ago. And I like the fact that even though she's considered the dead, he still thinks that that person is beautiful. At least the hair is beautiful for him. So soft. That beautiful golden hair. Could she be the same girl from 7 years ago? And that's all. I feel like I'm going to meet another person here. I don't know why it looks like Adolf Wolf pop up. I don't know why Adolf, but just a feeling. Just a feeling. I'm going to save. I ran from the masked man, making my way back to the commoner's district. As luck would have it, no one was around. My sudden appearance didn't seem to cause a commotion. I must have taken the road that led back to the orphanage without realizing it. I had to get away from there, but was it just me? Or was that masked person just as startled as I was? Yeah, as I said, you were in the border with the black licorice, you know? It's just so normal that you both were surprised to see another person there. Oh, girl. We don't know each other, so he must have been surprised to see me watching him cry. You are thinking that now, but you are not going to think it later. Or perhaps he knew through rumors that I was the Reaper that everyone despises. Still, I hadn't seen any fear in his eyes, only astonishment. Astonishment at the fact that he thought that you were beautiful, you know? But you don't know it. What a strange person. The thing that left a strong impression was the delicate mask that covered half of his face. Eh? That part of his face he was covering? Please! Yes! Yes! Thank you, Ceres! Thank you, Ceres, for thinking about it and thinking through about it. Oh my goodness. His face. The color of his hair. Yeah, you are going to a good path. You're going good. You're going good. You are going to the correct path. I suddenly gasped. It can be. Is she the same person from before? Yeah, she realized! God blessed. Oh no. She realized, but now she's going to feel guilty. No! My face went pale with memories flooding into my mind when the sound of dripping water brought me back to reality. What should have been a faint sound grew until it rang in my eyes. Oh no, she's crying? Oh, okay, it's the Shinto crying. It seemed to come from the dim alley that extended from the road. There, I heard it again. Okay, so they may be a person that is so shocked, or a person that or that person is bleeding. Maybe it's bleeding, because I don't have any hope that this game would be. It's not raining, isn't it? Is it? I mumbled the words to myself in an effort to regain my composure. Maybe someone must have forgotten to shut off one of the communal well pumps heard by the surrounding houses. Why do I feel that she is going to have problems right now? If so, the water might flood the area of the wall by morning, which would cause some trouble to those living here. Oh my goodness, she's so kind. I mean, she's so innocent that she would think that, and she's still thinking about others, even though she's thinking about that the wall is going to be flooded and it would be a bother to other people, you know, and she is about to go there. I thought about it for a moment. Even if I am dead, touching the pump won't cause it to explode, will it? I decided to head into the alley to at least confirm where the dripping was coming from. It's blood. I think it's blood. I think someone had died. I walked through the darkness. It's blood! Exactly! The game doesn't disappoint me. Yeah! I have no rest for drama. I could hear the water. No, I could hear something much heavier driven that created drum layers of sounds. I continued through the winding alley until I finally came upon an open area. The smell of iron filled the air as I felt wet droplets hitting me. Wait! What? Oh no! She was just walking, and just because the blood is into her, because the blood just fell on her, they are going to find her as the culprit of this. We have done nothing! For fucking God's sake! We were just running from that guy! I guess, in a stupor at the sight before my eyes. It was different from vivid flames of licorice. Everything was covered in a dull thread. So fucking much blood! How many people have died here? Okay, there's a pile of bodies. So, because this, just with one or two bodies, it's impossible to make such quantity of blood, you know? Such amount of blood. On the ground was a pile of bodies. As I look on, bewildered at the scene, two shadowy figures staggered toward me. The last of the two crumbling into the pool of blood at my feet. I slowly sank to the ground at the scene unfolding in front of me. Looking forward, I saw the pool of blood and bodies lying on the ground. My eyes met those of one of the bodies. No! Oh my god, I think I shouted too much, sorry. I'm so sorry. I get to... I overacted. Maybe it was too much. So sorry for your ears. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
セレス
Teres! It's Adolf. Exactly. I had the feeling that we were able to meet Adolf in this scene, but not in this way, and not in this way. I felt someone's body warm surrounding me and pulling me in close.
どうした？無事か？今の悲鳴は？
Are you alright? Why are we screaming? You are watching this thing properly? Guy! Dolph? And here we go with the brother, the foster brother. The brother I grew up with at the orphanage. But I thought he was supposed to return tomorrow night. Why was he here? Okay, so I don't know if there's someone here to verify if the music sounds loud, so or is it good? The music is good. Because yesterday the music was so loud in this kind of soundtracks that it wasn't possible to listen what I was saying. So I don't know. Maybe by the moment I'm going to drink a bit. I don't know. Maybe just in case I'm going to just like this, because I'm so scared that the music sounds so loud like yesterday. So at the moment I was sure he had even more questions than I did. After confirming my safety, he looked around to discover the horror of the situation. Oh my goodness, please. Adolf, believe me, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, Adolf. I mean, I was just walking, and then the blood fell on me. I didn't do anything. Please, believe me. Please, believe me.
セレス、ここで一体何があった？
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Seriously, I don't fucking know. Ceres, what happened here? What happened? He was asking me? Who? What? I was dead. The people here. What did I do to them? Oh no! So sad. No! Okay, we talk at the same time. Sorry, Adolf. I didn't do anything. I really didn't do anything. I just happened to see this. But I didn't curse anyone here at all. I didn't do anything. But my body and my bones shook. But I'm here. Why do I keep cursing people and killing them?
違う!
You aren't! Adolf's angry voice stopped me from speaking any further. Seeing me shrink back and lower my head, Adolf stopped too.
すまん。俺の尋ね方が悪かった。
I'm sorry. It was my fault for asking. Adolf let out a heavy sigh, giving my back a reassuring rub.
そうだ。分かってんじゃねえか。お前は何もしてねえよ。
You know what I mean though. You really didn't do anything.
お前は人を呪うなんて大層な力は持ってない。どこにでもいる小娘で。
I have to go to work, but have fun in despair. Don't worry, and good luck with work. Adolf makes me strong and glad I could hear his voice a bit before work. Don't worry, and have luck. Cheers. Just don't worry because this string is going to be safe. I'll listen to it for 2 weeks. Maybe I'm going to upload it in YouTube, so there's no problem. Now, I'm so concerned to the fact that I screamed so fuck loud before. Oh goodness. You don't have any special powers to curse people. You're just an ordinary girl. Adolf is so kind and soft.
ただまと運が悪いだけの俺の大事な妹分だ。
Yeah, it was the worst timing and the worst luck. Exactly. My little sister, who has got the worst timing and the worst luck.
ただまあさすがにここまでだと教会に十字架をもらいに行くのもありな気もしてきたな。
In fact, I started to think we should visit a church and pick up a crucifix for you to ward off all this bad luck. Oh my god, you have... You can still joke about this in this situation. Time and time again. Every time anyone said that I was dead, I heard the same familiar voice. A voice that was sometimes brusque, but one that always tried to calm me down. The kind and caring voice of Adolf. It was because of him that I could regain my sense of calm and breathing. But in contrast...
なんだよこりゃ
Uh-oh.
一面血だらけじゃねえか。
There's going to be problems. What the hell? Look at all this blood!
ひでえ。男も女も関係なく死んでんじゃねえか。
Damn it! It's like there has been a mass murder! During my screams, a large crowd of people began to gather.
おい見ろよ。死神の娘が嫌がるぞ。
Hey, look! It's that girl that everyone says is dead.
まさかこれ全部あの子が殺したの？
She really killed all these people by herself? Oh! Adolf has earrings! And... guy, you don't have any buttons to wear properly that shirt? I mean, your chest isn't on the air. You're showing your chest, man. Please. Just cover that. I'm distracted. I'm being distracted.
なあおい、あんた自警団のリーダーだろ。なんでその死神をとっ捕まえないんだ。
Hey you are the leader of this course, right? Hurry up and arrest the Reaper.
この状況、どう見てもこいつの仕業じゃねえか。さっさと牢へぶち込めよ。
No matter how you look at it, it's her fault. Hurry up and throw her in jail.
黙れ。
Shut up. Adolf's glare content stopped the crowd's accusation in an instant. Oh my god, such sharp eyes. I mean, oh my goodness, he's killing with his eyes.
死者に手を合わせることも悲しむこともせず。
Oh. Beam. 1 point for Adolf. None of you even bothered to lay a hand on the dead here, nor grieve for them.
開口一番に出るのが若い娘一人への罵倒かよ。
And yet, the first thing you are so eager to do is playing a young woman?
昔からとことん変わらねえな。この国の人間の少年は。
He's so sad and so annoyed, but I like this spread. Sorry, Adolf. It's disappointing to see that the nature of humans hasn't changed. Yeah. Adolf slowly took my arm and brought me to my feet. He wiped the blood on my cheek with his sleeve.
こいつらには構うな。このまま施設まで戻るぞ。
He was killing with his gaze just a second ago, and look how soft he's looking at Ceres. He's looking her so softly. Don't mind them. Let's get back to the orphanage.
俺らの母さんが、マムが、きっと心配してる。
Our mother is probably very sick. Adolf ate as my supper and we walk out the alley bed.
あ、なんてこった。こいつは俺の息子にその恋人だ。ようやく両思いになれたばっかだってのに。
Wait, it would be the same man that... It's the same man that today, whose girlfriend just died and just received a new body. Maybe it's that man. I don't know it because it's Men C, you know. They don't have names. But oh damn it! That's my son and his girlfriend. Ah no, it's okay. No, I understand it bad. I misunderstood it. The son is the man, and the girlfriend is the girlfriend that died, and this is the father. Okay, okay, I misunderstood it. Just when they finally got together too. The sorrow and anger I could hear behind me pierced my heart. There's no moment to rest and have peace in this game. Tonight, this mass murder sent a wave of shock through the district similarly to the fire from before. Until now, most residents simply avoided me out of fear and the hatred of death, but tonight only made things worse. We are going to save. I think that I will be able to go for another half an hour. Yeah, I won't even reach 2 hours. That's a pity, but my parents is going to come back soon, so I cannot scream like I did before if they are here. So, but I will open a stream later at night. So don't worry about it. We are going to continue this game. I want to read at least chapter 2 today, please. The tragic night had come to a close, and a gentle morning light shone into my room. Each time the memory of what I saw flashed through my mind, my hand involuntarily rose to my mouth. Adolf would protect me last night, convene with his patrol unit after bringing me back, then return to the scene to investigate what happened. So I guess we are not having dinner today. Mother greeted us with a pale face when we arrived. Yeah, because, you know, our clothes are covered by blood. All of the... Just as Milo finally started to settle down, I had come home covered in blood. Exactly. I could only imagine what went on in her mind. On top of that, oh my god, the childs, if they were awake, they were definitely rampant on it. They were wild. Mother, I slowly took a peek outside the window. Uh-oh. There's basically a revolt down here. Oh, this has got to end, Sister Salome. We have been overlooking this all this time because of you, but we have had enough.
なんで何も悪くない私たちがあんな不吉な娘に怯えながら暮らさないといけないの
Why in the world must we live in fear of that disabled girl when we have done nothing wrong?
不幸をまき散らすなら施設の中だけでやってくれる
I mean, you know, girl, that's not going to solve anything, you know? You are all trapped in this island. I mean, you are all trapped in this island. So, no matter in which orphanage we go, it's going to happen the same. If she's so bent on spreading misfortune, have her do it at some other orphanage. Oh my god, when I'm reading a mad person, I feel like I'm speaking worse than usual. Today I feel like I'm not speaking so well, and I'm not thinking properly. I mean, it's hard to me to think in English today. I don't know why. Mother was surrounded by a group of angry people venting their frustrations. It has been a few hours since the incident. Despite the short time that had elapsed, Even the newspaper had published an article about my involvement without verifying the facts. I somehow held back the urge to run out to her aid. After all, I would only make matters worse. Before Adolf went out with his patrol unit, he told me very sternly to stay put in my room until things settled down.
あんたもいい加減あの死神の恐ろしさが分かったろ。
You have to know by now that she's really dead and a true menace to us all.
さっさとこの施設から追放してその辺りでのたれ死にでもさせればいい。
Just kick her out of your orphanage and let her die somewhere far away from us.
お引き取りください。
I will have to ask you all to leave.
私は今回の件にあの子が関与しているとは思いません。
Yes, Mom! Thank you, Mom! I do not believe she is in any way involved in what happened.
何よりあの子がこの施設に来て不幸が起きたなど。
I must also state that, from the very first day she arrived at this orphanage,
今までただの一度も思ったことはありませんから。
not once have I seen misfortune occur because of her. Mother remained graceful and resolute in the face of their accusations. After a moment of disbelief, the crowd began to counter her statement when...
いや、ごめんね。ちょっと通してくれるかな。
Oh! Are you? Hey, sorry guys. Do you mind letting us through here?
あんたらも群れるのが好きだね。こんなみっちり詰まりに詰まって暑苦しくねえのかよ。
You all sort of crowding together, don't you? I'm surprised you have left enough room around you to breathe. Two people somehow forced their way through the crowd. Yay, aren't you? Among them was the man in the licorice field.
ずいぶんと賑やかだね。クーネの人たちはいつだって活気にあふれてる。
The boy coming to rescue us. Nice to see how lively things are this morning. Everyone is going so full of spirit.
たまに度が過ぎてるけどな。
Who are you? Oh my god, I feel like it reminds me of another character, but I don't know who. But oh my goodness. It's just my impression. He looks way taller than Ives. Sometimes a little too full of spirit.
クルーンのイブとヒューゴ。なんで
Hugo!
お前らがここに。
Hugh! Oh, Ives and Hugo for Coron? What business do you two have here?
なんでも何もこの養護施設からクルーンへの依頼があったからお仕事をしに来たんだよ。
Oh my god, Ives is so casual in this case. Yeah. Any business at all. Today's some work for the orphanage requiring two handymen.
そうですよね。シスターサロメ。
Isn't that right, Sister Salome? Okay, I'm going to say Salome because Salome is like, it sounds like salon, you know? Like
前
living
も
room
っ
in
て
the
本
Spanish.
日伺うとアドルフを通してお約束させていただいていたかと思いますが。
We were supposed to be here today. I believe that's what Adolf said when he informed us of your request.
ええ、そうね。
Why, yes.
確かに傷んだ家具を直していただけないかと依頼を出していたわ。
It's alive, but well, we are going to through that. I was hoping you two would come or repair some damaged furniture.
つうわけで、俺、あんたらは散った散った。
You heard her. The rest of you is crumb.
たかがご近所トラブル程度で、俺たちの大事な稼ぎを邪魔してくれるなよ。
I don't want some petty squabble getting in the way of work that needs doing. Oh my god, I'm reading so bad today.
たかがだと。
Petty squabble?
つかお前らだって 自警団のメンバーだろ。
Hey, you two are members of the corps, right?
ならここに住んでる死神が昨晩何をしたのか知ってるはずじゃ。
Then you guys must know what the Reaper did last night at the...
だとよ。知ってっか、アイブ。
What'd you say? Do you know anything, Eves?
残念ながら知らないな。
No, I'm afraid not.
俺が知ってるのは昨晩たくさんの遺体が路地裏で発見されたってことだけで。
Yeah, that's good. You have to investigate first, please. Just don't make assumptions that I'm the culprit, okay? It's so funny the fact that Hugo is like blinking while he has another eye. The other eye is closed, but he's blinking. It's like, oh my goodness. All I know is that a bunch of bodies were discovered in a back alley last night.
死神がどうこうなんて話、ただの一度も耳に入ってこなかったと思うけど。
They are just plain dumb. There wasn't a single mention in the report about this Reaper being bold.
あの女をよりにもよってお前がかばうのかよ。
You have got to be kidding! You are actually on her side too? One of the men pointed his finger at the young masked man named Ives.
お前だって確か7年前の大火事の。
Yay! Yes. You were at the fire 7 years ago, weren't you?
あの死神が起こした災いの被害者のはずだろ。
You yourself were the victim of the misfortune caused by the Reaper. He was right. I realized it too. Ives stayed quiet for a few seconds as I watched him with intensity. So close. He then took a step forward.
俺は被害者じゃないよ。
I'm not a victim at all. My heart is taken away. My heart is being taken away.
たまたま偶然火災現場に彼女と一緒に居合わせた。それだけの話。
So fucking kind. It was coincidence, nothing more. I was there with her at the scene of the fire. That's all it was. Oh my goodness. The soundtrack sounds so fucking good. I need to raise I need to listen it better. Hey, I really like the soundtrack. I mean, the soft piano and the violin now. Oh, God bless.
昔からそう言ってたはずなんだけど、俺の言葉はみんなに信じてもらえてなかったってこと？
Oh my God. He has said the same thing and he still believes that she's not guilty for anything, that she doesn't have any curse and she is not bringing any misfortune. I'm about to cry, I'm not gonna lie. I have been saying the same thing for years now. I suppose it means that no one believes me.
だとしたらちょっと寂しいな。
If that's the case, it's a shame.
いや別にそういうわけじゃ。
I like how he played innocence, like making the others feel guilty because they are not trusting him. No, that's not what I meant. Seeing his satisfaction, the people who were seething moments ago took a step back.
わかったわかったよ。
Fine, I get it.
イブたちには日頃から世話になってるし、今日のところは二人に免じて帰ってやる。
You guys are always around to help us, so I guess we can let her go this time.
その代わりちゃんと自警団の方で変死事件について調査してよね。
But the courts had better investigate the matter thoroughly, you hear?
それはもちろん全力を尽くさせてもらうよ。
That's a given. We will do our very best.
クルーンの方も落ち着いたら再開するから困ったことがあれば来てね。
We'll get Kurung open again once things settle down, so feel free to come to us for any help you need. It was clear the level of regard the people had for him by how completely they left the premises.
今のスト演技どっちだ？
Yes. So tell me, was that acting or was it real?
半分ずつかな。
A bit of both, I say.
あの話を信じてもらえなかったのが寂しかったのは事実。だけどそれを口にすれば彼らが引き下がってくれる確信もあった。
It's so mischievous. But I really like his smile. It's a really shame not to be late after all this time, but I knew that saying so would get them to leave more quickly.
どっちかより立ち悪いな。この確信人たらしめ。
Boy, you are not different from a con artist. I look on from the window in awe at how swiftly he diffused the situation. So soft. Noticing my presence once again, eyes look at me in the window and happily wave at me. Yes! Adolf returned from work around the time that the crowd dispersed. Oh, thank you very much for saving Mother earlier. Please, have some tea. I carefully lined the cup of tea in front of our guest.
いい香り。お茶の色も綺麗だね。これってもしかして君が入れてくれたの？
Oh, it smells so good. The color is beautiful too. Did you brew it yourself? Yes. I had only done so because Adolf told me to. I still wasn't sure why he had asked me to brew the tea. It was poor thanks to serve the tea that I made, after all the good they had done for us.
じゃあ、早速いただきます。
Well, if you don't mind. Eh? As if there was nothing unusual to it, I quickly drank the tea without hesitation.
おいしい。
Delicious.
すごいな。多分俺が同じ紅茶を入れても渋いだけのものにしかならないよ。
Unbelievable. I bet if I tried brewing a cup with the same leaves, it would turn out bitter.
これどうやって入れてるの？蒸し方や葉の量にコツがあるとか。指南役はシスターサロメ？
So, how did you do it? I heard there's a specific amount of time and leaves to steep for great tea. Did Sister Salome teach you? Yes. She taught me the basics of housework and etiquette. Are you feeling alright? You don't need to force yourself to drink it.
え？無理ってなんで？
What do you mean by that? What do I mean?
エイブ、お前な、水の一気飲みじゃねえんだぞ。
Hey, Ives, you are not supposed to chug it all at once.
見てろ、こういうのはな。
He's teaching him how to drink tea. But yeah, I think that he drank it too fast. I mean, it's a surprise that he didn't get hot. I mean, the tea I think that was hot, so it's a surprise that he was able to drink it in just one go. Watch. This is how you enjoy tea.
こうやって茶葉の香りを楽しんでから雑談しつつちびちび飲むもんなんだよ。
Chibi chibi. See, you first enjoy the aroma, then you take a few sips over some conversation.
つかお前さっきろくに冷まさずに飲んだろ。
You drank yours up before it even cooled down.
口の中の皮がむけてベロベロになってねえだろうな。
Bero.
ちょい口開いて見せてみろ。
Oh my goodness, he's so such a mom. I mean, taking care of Ives. He's such a mom. You would better not have burned inside your mouth of anything. Here, open up and let me take a look.
いやだ、女性の前でそんなはしたない真似できないよ。これぐらい全然平気だって。
Ives is a little child. No, I'm not going to let you do anything to me in front of a girl. I can take care of myself just fine.
だからそもそも一気飲み自体がはしたねえんだって言ってんだよ。
I'm just saying you are not supposed to gulp down hot tea at all at once. My mouth hung open slightly from seeing the two of them so light-hearted with each other. What do you think?
これで二人がお前を差別するようなやつじゃねえって分かったろ。
So soft. I'm sure you can tell by now that these two aren't the time to discriminate against you. That must have been why Adolf asked me. Seeing that the tea I brewed for them was consumed and Susan as I served it allowed me to breathe a sigh of relief. Mother brought some sweets to the table for our guests, giving us the opportunity for a formal introduction.
それじゃあ改めて自己紹介を。
Now then, I should introduce myself.
俺はイブ。
I'm Ives, a young masked man who lives in Koen and works at his business known as Kurun. Like Adolf, he also works as a member of the corps. Okay.
クーネの方でクルーンっていう。
I work in Koen under the business name Kurun, a handyman business owned and operated by Ives. They handle anything from fixing houses, tending gardens, watching children, and even cleaning. Oh my goodness. They are like... I don't know how to say this in English, but... The kind of person that just go to other houses to take care of everything, you know. I don't know how to explain it.
どんな雑用でもこなす、いわゆる何でも屋さんの店長をやってます。兼業で自警団にも所属してるけどね。
I'm the manager of what you would call a guild of handymen. I also work as a member of the corps.
おー、ちなみにまだリライバーじゃない人間。年は数え間違ってなければ18かな。
Wait, so you are younger than... I mean, I don't know the... How old is Ceres, but... She was about to have 20 years. She was about to... So... He's younger. He's younger. Oh, and I'm not a reliever, at least not yet. I'm 18 years old, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, sir? you at least remember your birthday?
で、俺はヒューゴ。同じくクルーンと自警団の二足わらじで、クルーンじゃイブの部下で友人。
And I'm Ugo. I work for Korun at the course under my friend Ives here. Ives' friend and partner, who worked with him and Korun and the corps. He was originally from Chedis, but is now living as a reliever in Koen. Oh, so he's a reliever. Huh. So Oh, so that's why he gives the mommy vibes to, and he's treating Ice as a child.
出身はシュディだが今はクーネ暮らしのリライバー。年はそこそこおっさんだ。この人よしともどもよろしく頼む。
Oh, he's an old man. I was born and raised in Chadis, but now I'm just an old reliver who lives in Korean. Nice to meet you. So you two are the Korean handyman.
俺たちの店のこと知ってるの？
Had you heard of our business? Yes, even though I have never visited. All I know is that your guild takes care of anything, no matter how difficult. I also heard from the people of Korean how trustworthy you two are.
へえ、施設からめったに出ないって噂のあんたにまで評判が届いてるとは。
To think our reputations reached even you when you are really out in town.
俺らも有名になったもんだ。開業した時は全然客が来なくて、食うもんにも困ってたのによ。
Oh, guess that just means we are popular now. No one came when we first opened shop, and we hardly had any food to eat.
懐かしいね。あの頃はその辺りの草を引っこ抜いて、なんとか調理して食べてたっけ。
Please, Ives, tell me that you are now healthy, please. Those were the times. I remember how we used to forage for any random plant and find some way to cook them.
君はセレスだよね。アドルフから常々話は聞いてるよ。
You are Thirst, right? I've heard all about you from Adolf. Yes, I'm sorry for not introducing myself sooner. Thank you very much for taking care of, working with Adolf. I gave a respectful nod to Ice as I stammered out my somewhat awkward introduction.
面白い表現する子だな。確かに俺たちは自警団の仲間として互いに助けられての関係かもね。
That's one way to put it. We in the course pretty much helped each other out as we were, so you're exactly right. Oh my god, I feel like that when I'm speaking in English, the chess sounds is so fucking difficult to me. And I think that's part of it is because right now with the orthodontics is so annoying to pronounce, to speak so for a long time. So. But fortunately, if I'm not wrong, in 1-2 weeks they are going to take out the orthodontics, so maybe I will be able to speak properly by then. A group that spends most of its time keeping the peace in Korean. Adolf is its leader and is supported by Ice and Yugo.
まあ、間違ってはいねえな。
Well, I can't deny that.
じゃ、自己紹介も終わったことだし、そろそろ本題に入るか。
Now that the introductions are out of our way, let's get right to it. They both sat up straight with serious expressions. And the music stopped. Oh no.
昨晩、近くの路地で起きた大量死事件。
Last night, some deaths occurred in the alleys.
俺たちはその第一発見者である君に聞き取り調査をさせてもらいに来たんだ。
We came here to ask you what you saw as the first witness of the incident. Of course, girl! You were the first one who was there! Why didn't you expect that? The mood in the room became tense.
厳密にはクルーンじゃなく自警団の仕事なんだけどな。
To be specific, we are here not as Kurun, but rather as member of the corps.
この格好で来させたのは俺の指示だ。クルーンとしての姿の方がああいう暴走しがちな連中を抑えやすい。
I ordered them to come dressed as Kurun so that they could handle the mob more easily. I then took out a notepad and pen from his pocket. Oh my god! I think that this is a mistake from the localization. I mean, from, I don't think that, I mean, it shouldn't be from, just one from, no? Isn't it?
君にとっては思い出すのも辛い悲惨な記憶だろうけど、無理をしない程度に当時の状況を俺たちに教えてくれないかな。
I know it's painful to recall such a tragic event, but if it's not too much to ask, could you please tell us what you remember? Yes, but I was panicking back then, so it's possible that my memory is lacking in parts. I somehow mastered the strength to nod, as it was about the only thing I could do now. I told them what led me into the alley and what I saw at the gruesome scene. I brought up every detail I could remember, at times using gesture when words alone couldn't capture the unspeakable elements.
なるほど。悲鳴や争うような物音は最初から最後まで一切聞こえなかったんだ。
I see. So you didn't hear any screaming or sense of conflict at all? Not as far as I can remember. What brought me there was the sound of dripping blood, which I thought was water.
ってことは、その時にはもう大半が死んでたか。最後に死んだ2人はおそらくお前が路地に入る直前に死んだな。
Which means everyone there was already dead. The last two must have perished the moment you arrived.
ずーっとむしられた方の可能性がでかいか。
Which means that those two probably bled out from the Guardian.
多分ね。殺された方はほとんどが即死だし、何より彼女は犯人の姿を見ていない。
Probably, meaning the others were killed beforehand, especially considering that she didn't say the culprit. What do you mean when you say they bled out from the Guardian?
実はな、昨夜死体を回収する際、俺たちなりに軽く見分してみたんだが。
Yeah, please remove the bodies because I mean, you're not going to leave the bodies there, isn't it? When we removed the bodies from the scene, we inspected them to get a better understanding of what happened.
死体の惨状は主に2種類に分かれていた。
The ones were grouped into two types. With a glance, adult had eyes, and you will continue. They are going to show me.
一つは被害者の胸が鋭い何かで肉ごとえぐられ、
We noticed some with their chests carved out, flesh and all, with a sharp object.
いや、むしられたかのような跡がある。原因不明の変死死体。
We assume they died from the shock and blood loss of their flesh being unnaturally removed. What unnaturally is part of the glossary, I mean. Corpse discovered in the Alice of Cohen with their chest carved out by something sharp. Okay, mutilations. And the others?
胸にどでかい穴がばっくり開いて、とどめと言わんばかりに心臓の位置に短剣が刺さっていた。
Others were found with a gaping hole in their chest and a dagger stuck through where their heart was supposed to be.
こっちは正真正銘他殺死体だな。
Those people were definitely murdered. Oh, so they are going to distinguish those who were mutilated and those who were murdered. Corpses discovered in the Alice of Cohen with large holes in the chest. These cases include a dagger stabbed through the cavity where the heart once was. Though the causes of death sounded similar, the slight difference in them unsettled me and made me hard to breathe.
ひどすぎて危うく夕飯で食った料理吐くかと思ったぜ。あんたよく悲鳴だけで済んだな。
I was so panicked to see, you know? I mean... The scene was so sickening that I felt like I was going to throw up my dinner. I'm surprised you only yelled.
他の団員たちは普通に吐いてたけどな。
Oh my goodness!
揃いも揃って情けね。
Oh my goodness, man. And the other guys were useless while they were vomiting. Pathetic, you ask me.
みんなあの後ちゃんとご飯食べ直したかな。胃を空っぽのままにしてないか心配だね。
In my case, I wouldn't be able to eat anything. I wonder if anyone has eaten at all since then. It wouldn't do to be low on energy now of all times.
俺らの反応が普通なんだよ。あとイブ、心配するところはそこじゃねえ。
That's true. We are Ugo. Hey, it's normal for a stomach to turn after seeing that, and that's not the point. The conversation was moving a bit off topic. So, what you're saying is that the people in the alley didn't die because of the curse?
ああ、あんたが目撃した通り、全員漏れなく血まみれだ。安らかに息を引き取ったやつはいないね。
Yeah, that's exactly it. They were all covered in blood. Not one of them had a peaceful death.
胸から出血しているって意味では両方共通してるが。
The other thing they both had in common was that they were attacked in the chest.
あくまで自主組織に過ぎない俺たちにはこれ以上遺体を調べることができない。
Since we are a vigilante group not officially authorized to conduct investigations, we are unable to examine the bodies further.
検視も被害者たちの身元確認も後から合流するその王族直属の近衛兵たちに任せることになるだろうね。
So the autopsy and identification processes will be under the control of the Royal Guard, who will be reconvening with us later. The Royal Guard. A strange mood filled the room as soon as the words were spoken.
死体はひとまず葬儀屋に依頼して冷凍保存してもらってる。
For the time being, we ask for the undertaker to keep the bodies frozen.
多分近衛兵たちの到着は数日後になるだろうし、合流が遅いならこっちもそれまでの時間を有効に使えるね。
My guess is that the Royal Guard will arrive in a few days, so we may as well use this time wisely.
ああ、法に反しない範囲で奴らが動く前に撃てる手は撃っておく。
Yeah, as long as it's not against the law, we are going to do whatever we can.
気にするなってのは無理があるが、周辺住民からの声や視線は極力無視しろ。
I know this is easy for me to say, but try not to let the other residents bother you. Thanks, I understand. With the question over, I finally took in a deep breath. So, Adolf, what's going to happen to the deceased? As long as their deaths are reported to the Institute, they will be able to revive as survivors, right?
どうだろうな。まずは身元が判明しねえと、なんともだ。
It's hard to say. First, we need to find out who they are.
ただあの中に数人、以前巡回の際に見かけた奴がいたが。
There were a few I recognized from when I have been out of patrol.
確かあいつらは遺伝子と記憶どちらもまだバックアップを取ってなかったはず。
If memory serves correctly, they didn't have their memories or their genes back up. Which means they are officially dead. There's no way for them to revive in clone bodies?
そういうことになる。
That seems to be the case. That's horrible.
仮にリライバーとして蘇ることができる被害者がいたとしても、
May I add, assuming some of them are able to revive as relivers?
記憶は研究所でバックアップを取った時点のものまでしか再現されない。
Yeah, so we cannot ask what happened. Their memories will only go back to the point that their data was stored at the Institute.
事件当時、一体あの場で何が起きたのか聞き取ることはまず不可能ね。
which means that it will be impossible for them to provide information on what happened at the crime scene. In other words, nothing more could be done. Witnessing someone dying and coming back to life was a daily occurrence for many of us, but the pile of mutilated bodies found last night was so outside the norm that everyone was finding it difficult to process. All the teacups on the table were now empty, but the expression on everyone's faces were far from satisfied. I think it's already 4 o'clock, so unfortunately I have to stop here. At least we have finished the scene. I don't know how much we have until we reach the second cup. I mean, I want to read chapter 2, please. Oh, so in this scene we are going to see Lucas too. Oh, wait. Or not, wait. 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 I don't know why. I mean, for example, in this scene, the scene that we have just played, I mean, Adolfo's there too, so I don't know why he is not appearing here. I don't know if it is because the main character in this scene is Ives, but I don't know why then. Okay, we have played so many scenes, but we are still in the chapter 1. But okay. Oh, and they are different acts, but I don't know why this is the first one. I mean, just the beginning is the first one, or we are starting. I don't know how the order is going. So, well, regardless, we have to stop. I'm so sorry, but do not worry, because later, I think in like 4 hours, I'm going to be free again. It means that I'm going to be alone again, so I will be able to play more and be able to speak more. But now maybe I'm going to take a rest and sleep a bit, because I didn't sleep at all, and I sleep after eating lunch, so maybe I'm going to stop here. I don't know. We are going to remove the full screen and go to the chat overlay. Yeah, I think that's everything for now, and I will play it later in 4 hours and more or less. And even though if you don't catch the stream, do not worry. At least in the Twitch is going to be there for 2 weeks, and I think I'm going to upload it in YouTube, just in case, just to keep the gameplay. Because this is the first time that I started the game at the beginning, and I think it would be a good idea to keep it up and so on. So thank you so much for being here. Even though I think that I have been reading, so hopefully my pronunciation has not been the best, and I think my brain cells are not working properly, because today I don't know why I feel so hard to formulate sentences, But yeah, we are going to continue later in a few hours. So thank you so much for coming here. I don't know if there's anyone. Okay, there's no anyone. There's anyone to, so that I can make a raid. So we are going to leave this here. And thank you so much. Thank you. So if everything is going well, we are going to see you in a few hours. Bye.